The second edition of this Inkjet Conference is definitely a step further to the last edition. We definitely can show later on with some numbers, but first of all, you have to see that we are really building this as the knowledge hub for Inkjet. The innovation process does not have a beginning or an end. It's a continuous process or path with discoveries and knowledge being added at all times. The Inkjet challenge is to ensure product development takes the advantage and the advances in all fields of science and technology. As we master the art of printing, we must also master all the parameters, data, workflow, applications, customer demands, and that's all what we are trying to do here at the conference. The Inkjet Conference in some numbers. First of all, if we look, we increased the number of presentations with 9. It could have been 10, it could have been even more, but we were selective on the quality and high level standard. If we look, the biggest jump has been made in the exhibition area. We call it the networking arena. We went from 38 tabletops to 60. This is really a nice increase for this year. And you see the next number is already 80 we are aiming. In comparison to last time, we have 100 returning delegates. So we have quite a big part of new visitors, which is always interesting to see new people finding their way to this conference. In total, we just are below the 400 participants, which is again a big increase to last time. If we see how many different nations here are on this conference, we counted up to 25 different countries being here from all over the world, even flying over last minute from the west coast of the US. So I think that shows how much there is a belief in this area, in this conference, and in the work you are doing as exhibitors, speakers, but also as delegates who want to find their way to this information. Now I will introduce you to Sabine Geldermann, Managing Director of drupa. She will give you a few words on our partnerships. They are our enabling partner for this conference. We are working very closely together, and this will also reflect in the activities of the next drupa.
Dear Peter, thank you very much for the warm welcome and the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sabine Geldermann, Director of drupa, and on behalf of Messe Düsseldorf and the entire drupa team, I would like to welcome you as well to the second edition of that excellent conference. As already mentioned from Peter's side, as enabling partner and major sponsor already for the first event, we are very pleased to see that overall development, and we would like to congratulate as well the overall ESMA team to such a huge success. So at the world-leading trade fair for print and cross-media solutions as well as industrial applications, drupa is getting as well prepared for the overall event next year. So we are focusing as well very much on future technologies, highlight themes and topics, and needless to say, everything about inkjet technology will already have or already has a very strong focus in our communication, and it will have as well next year as drupa. So no other trade fair, if it's a niche event, if it's a national or international platform, is going to have that overall degree of supply chain and relevance for the overall industry. So with a new strategic alignment, a new repositioning, drupa is heading for the future. We do have a new branding, and under the slogan and tagline, Touch the Future, we would like already today to cordially invite you to experience and explore as well newest trends and applications next year at drupa. So our primary focus will be as well on innovation technologies and the areas of packaging production, printing technologies, 3D printing, and certainly as well inkjet technologies. So the overall delegates as well as participants in terms of tabletops and the fact that there's a huge overlap promises already that you will see a lot of inkjet solutions and technology as well at drupa. Our concept and the new alignment seems to be on the right way, because if we look right now at the overall development with approximately 1,500 exhibitors from more than 50 countries and expected participants from all over the world, about approximately 130 countries, drupa is going to be, again, the international platform that no decision maker can obviously avoid to miss. So global players being here as well represented, and companies from all over the world are going to show their full spectrum and workflow in all the relevant technologies. And again, this comprehensive view and overview of the entire industry is certainly unique. Other than that, I'm just having only a limited time frame, but let me just focus some of the specialized program we are going to have as drupa. And other than that, needless to say, the companies and exhibitors being here, they are all showing, and this is already crystal clear, newest trends and innovations. But as well, we are going to try to provide education at the drupa Cube, which is considered to be the main hub on an 11-day program, and as well the DIP, which is the Drupa Innovation Park, covering more or less 130 companies, startup companies, innovative companies, and providing as well our overall exhibitors a second hub to promote their newest products and solutions. Other than that, we are as well very happy together with ESMA. They are going to have as well an important presence with their members, and they are focusing as well on cutting-edge technologies such as 3D printing, printed electronics, and applications around the industrial solutions. So at the Drupa Innovation Park again, exhibitors there are going to provide huge opportunities related to future-orientated solutions, and visitors will have a huge advantage to pass by and see as well on a dedicated hub presentations, panel discussions, and really get a deeper insight into the overall opportunities of the future in our industry. The Drupa Cube, as already mentioned, is going to be the hub again in Hall 6, covering on 11 days exciting programs, providing an orientation and an intersectional approach. So our highlight themes are going to be combined on a very visual concept if we're talking about packaging productions and solutions, if we're talking about industrial applications. So the universe of themes and topics are going to be presented, and the overall program is going to be available very soon. So we would kindly invite you to have a look at our website to get a much deeper view about the inspiring offer we're going to have. So it's important as well, the Cube always has been a hub for agencies, for creative designers, and as well for brand owners, that we much more intensively will go as well into vertical markets, such as food, cosmetics, pharma, and everything related as well to future-orientated technologies and solutions. So the visionary touch point related to packaging production as well as 3D printing, additive manufacturing invites you as well to have a look at these solutions and technologies. And we're trying to highlight best cases in these areas, and it's simply worthwhile visiting them as well. And last but not least, we are working as well together with Steve Knight and Peter Buttiens to have an exciting program within the Cube related as well to inkjet technologies. So from now on, if you would like to get a much more deeper insight regarding exhibitors and their solutions, our website with the overall product offering is going to allow you to get prepared, to have everything available in terms of hall layouts. So again, please have a look to get a much deeper insight into drupa and the overall reflections. Other than that, the lately installed Drupa Newsroom, our blog, is providing as well very inspiring news and technologies, and there again you will find a dynamic overview about the industry and best cases of around the world. And naturally, drupa doesn't end at the fairground. So together with our partner, Destination Düsseldorf, we would like to offer you a very exciting program, not only at the fairground, but as well downtown at City Center. And it's our main target to welcome customers from all over the world and approximately, again, 130 countries. And the overall aim is really to provide an excellent hospitality program and as well to show you the appreciation we are all having for you coming from all over the world. And there again, the overall program, including hotellery, gastronomic approaches, as well as the retail, is going to be available within the next weeks and months. Yeah, last but not least, again, we are very much looking forward to drupa. We kindly invite you to visit, and together with ESMA, we confirm that every attendee and participant here at the Inkjet Conference is going to have a free day ticket, and we are happy to share that with you. So and if you do have any further questions about drupa and the overall development, please feel free to contact us anytime. We do have our tabletop as well next to that conference area, and we look very much forward to talking to you and to providing you with answers to your questions. So again, it was a pleasure having as well the chance to have a short introduction and to welcoming you on behalf of drupa as enabling partner and major sponsor. And finally, I would like to wish you a very inspiring as well as interesting two-day conference program. And I thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.